good, everybody? It's your boy UncleSamsReject here, and welcome back to another episode of our Vandy Rebuild Dynasty. One of the burning questions right now, man, heading into this offseason is how do we replace a Heisman Trophy winner? The best running back in the nation this past season, man. Is going to be tough, but I definitely feel like we can get it done real quick. Real quick, what we went over last episode, just gonna go over some stats. Riley Neal led the nation in passing yards. Keyshawn Vaughn led the nation in rushing yards. Receiving yards, we had two top 10 guys, in receiving yards. Tackles we had the top five guys in the nation. We had the top sack getter in the nation, and then we had a secondary who caught 20 picks, which isn't a ton, but they forced timely turnovers. Now we're going to head into the end of the season, see all of what we have leaving and see what we have coming back in. And we're going to try to figure out how we're going to replace such production here on the field. Now, first things first, let's take a look at the season we had. We were 13-1, 1-1 against our rivals, but we were 5-0 versus the top 25 this year. And we went, we won our bowl game. We ended the season on a 13-game winning streak. Our target wins per year is 6. You know what I mean? So we're doing great. And our job security is what is expected to be 100. The one thing I am worried about, though, is I'm worried about losing our offensive coordinator. He had a great year as well. He did some great things out here. Take a look at his contract. He was hired with us, went 13-1, first in the NCAA in points per game, first in the SEC. There's going to be a lot of teams looking for him. But when you come over here to our defensive coordinator, this dude might be here a while. 66 out of 126 in points against. 6 in the SEC, C+ prestige. Even though his job security is 100, that's mainly because we won the Natty. So not only are we definitely gonna have players moving, we might have some some personnel, some staffing moving as well. Remember, we are currently in a recruiting battle with Tennessee over Justin Dunlap. Just some coach news here, some things that we won. We were coach of the year. We got a player that won the Heisman, best linebacker, the whole 9 yards, win streaks. We beat top 25 opponents all year long. We hit so many goals, dog. All right, so let's go first take a look at coaching changes here. Let's go to the SEC. Let's go to us. So we had 2 coaches leave because of contracts expiring. So Tarver and Godowski both leave, and we bring in Reeves and Hobson. Not really a fan of that. Why can't we get a deal done to bring these dudes back in here? Oh, some movement. Nick Saban retired. That's huge. All right, so let's see. Let's see if we can find out where these dudes went. Tarver and Godowski. So Tarver gets a new job at Utah as the defensive coordinator. And Godowski gets a head coaching position at Illinois, who just fired their coach Smith. All right, so Gary Godowski leaves and Tarver leaves. Man, like I said, we were expecting some coaching changes, so we're gonna go ahead and get ready to rock out with our new coaches. We gotta see what offense what their playbooks are, if we can. That way we can that way we can go ahead and change our playbooks to what it is they like to run. Now taking a look at players leaving for us. All right, so it looks like the Orgy brothers, I know I'm probably saying their names wrong. Looks like they want to transfer. But let's focus on the positives. Lipscomb and Vaughn have both played their way into being projected first round talents. That's definitely a good look. I appreciate that. Pinckney worked his way up into being a second round talent. Didn't know Guay was a senior, but then again, I probably did. Those are the only guys we got, working their way to being drafted, which is what I expected. Let's try to get the Orgy brothers to stay put. Looks like they don't want any parts of it. They're not sure what I can guarantee for these dudes. Middle linebacker, I can guarantee you 80 tackles. Don't see myself getting much playing time here. I'm out. Y'all could at least go to the same place. You know what I'm saying? Y'all at least Y'all going to two different ends of the spectrum. All right, so so they see us recruiting Justin Dunlap, so they're like, nah, I don't see us playing here. They're kind of soft, you know, but not soft really, because I'm a fan of players, you know, transferring wherever they feel like they can get the most playing time, the most out of being a student athlete, their time playing this game, their short time playing. So kudos to them. I'm looking out for them in their future endeavors. I'm actually going to take a snapshot of where these cats go, so you know we can check into them from time to time and just see how things work out, you know. So yeah, like I said in the very first episode, even though these two are leaving, we are not allowed to bring in two more people. We're only allowed to bring in, you know, the number of leaving seniors plus 2. All right, let's take a look at these draft results. Vaughn goes in the first round. Lipscomb goes in the first round. Pinckney goes in the second. And a surprise with Justice Shelton Mosley going in the 7th. A team decided to take a chance on our boy. Let's go, man. So it looks like Tua chose to stay in school. Didn't expect that. All right, taking a look and see if we got any transfer requests. We actually have quite a few. We got a left end, Zach Williams from Arkansas. Then we got a tight end from Arkansas, Hudson Henry. Oh my goodness. A 74 and a 78. Then we got a 71 overall running back from Georgia Tech, who's actually from Tennessee. So he wants to come home. Let's take a look at his stats. 89 speed, 94 excel. Whoa, that's a lot more speed than we had with Keyshawn Vaughn. And then Hudson Henry, 88 excel, agility, 74 speed, 75 catch, 74 in traffic, 75 route running, blocking is A1, break. Oh my goodness. And that's the left end's got to be somewhat of a beast. 90 excel, he's quick, good strength, power move, finesse move, block shed. Oh my goodness. These dudes got to sit out a year, man, but I can't wait to get them to the squad. All right, so here we are now going into recruiting. We have 13 scholarships. All right, guys, so here we are now in the recruiting. We got 15,000 points and only one person to give them to. If we still somehow lose to Tennessee here, it just wasn't meant to be, but this is a dude we're definitely trying to get on the squad. You see here, his cutoff is between us and Tennessee, so he wants to stay in state and go to his home state schools. So you know what I'm saying? Just hopefully we can get it done. Hopefully we can get him to sign his name on the ink. All right, guys, so we're approaching signing day. Hopefully we get some good news from Justin Dunlap. We had 2 linebackers leave the program with fear, you know, in fear that they weren't going to be able to see the field. At 70, like a 74 and 76, I really don't know why those dudes saw and, like, you know, felt like that was going to be an issue. But, you know, what can you do? They got to do what's best for them. All right, would you look at that? Justin Dunlap commits to the squad. We signed a 4-star. We got a top 10 prospect. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's the biggest signing of the year. That's persistence, you know, paying off. We've been going after him all year long. You know, taking a look at our class here. You know, we brought in 4 4-stars, so we stayed under our 4 to 5-star limit. 8 3-stars, a 2-star, and you know 0 1-stars. Top 50 class. Not sure what type of class we had in the conference, but it's, you know, pretty solid. I'm proud of it. Take a look at our signings here. 4-star tackle, 4-star outside linebacker, 4-star receiver, and then a 4-star middle linebacker. So that's why they were kind of scared. 3-star receiver, outside linebacker, safety, corner, fullback, guard, another corner, and another guard. That we brought in a 2-star kicker. That's a pretty solid class, man. You know, our prestige went up one because we had a winning season and we won our bowl game. So that's definitely a good look. Our defense, I feel like we're definitely not going to improve from last year, but we might have a little bit more athleticism out on the field this year. All right, fam. So here we are in position changes. Looking to see what's what. We didn't sign any athletes or anything. So right now we have 3 quarterbacks. Well, really 1. So we got Walters, who's a sophomore. And then we got 2 seniors in Deuce Wallace and Mo Hassan. Hassan isn't nowhere near going to be starting. Deuce Wallace will be battling it out with Walters. Running back right now between Jamari Wakefield and Dante Smith. Well, he's a transfer, so dang, we really go down even more in the speed category here with Jamari Wakefield. Brooks might have to step up big time and, you know, get some burn, man, because I 81 speed is like a fullback, dog. That's ridiculous. I mean, speed proved that it wasn't that big of a obstacle last year with Keyshawn Vaughn, but he was at least faster than that, man. Fullback, we got a bust, but we just need a fullback. Here's our receiving core: Bowler, Pierce, Johnson. Johnson had to step up and play for Bowler when he was hurt. We bring in Brooks, a JUCO guy ready to play day one. 95 speed, only 84 excel, but he's 95 speed. Scott McBride, he's probably going to see the field day one too, just because I do not want this dude to transfer, man. So, you know, I much rather play my other guys and get them experience and get them out on the field, even though they won't train. Oh my goodness, Brooks cannot catch to save his life. But remember, we don't scout the players fully, so I did not know this. So he's a burner. Maybe at 95 speed, yes, he's a better running back. That's perfect. You're going to play day one. Jamari Brooks is going to play day one as my running back. He's not strong at all. Agility isn't crazy, but, you know, at 95 speed, 85 excel, that's what you're going to do, and you'll be spelled by Jamari Wakefield. That works out there. McBride, you're not going to play another position anyway. I'm just, you know, curious. Nothing there. So receiving core is but like I said, McBride is definitely still going to see the field this year. Tight ends, Hudson Henry also won't be able to play due to transfer rules. Marco's going to have to step up and do his thing. He's not the fastest, but he's solid, and so is Schoenwald and Brishanahan. Devin Cochran returning on the line. Clemens returning on the line. Miller returning on the line. McMoore returning on the line. Bailey returning on the line. Baps. Oh, but see, Baps was actually the dude that was playing fullback for us last season. He's actually a 77 fullback. He's not the fastest or the quickest, man, but he's better than the fullback we had, and he's going to see the field a lot quicker here as a 77 fullback. He was getting the job done. You know what I mean? And then Adiangbo was returning. Wow, I thought he was a senior. I didn't like all the way go through everybody leaving. So that's huge. Maybe he could break his own record. Zach Williams will be coming in after him after he leaves, after he redshirts this year. Right in Malik Langham, redshirt freshman. We redshirted him last year. He's going to be ready to step up and play over Ratemeyer, it looks like. Let's see. Can Ratemeyer play anywhere else? Let's look at our D-tackle situation. I think we play a 3-4, if I'm not mistaken. He'll be a 75 D-tackle right now. That doesn't even put him in the second string category. Ratemeyer, you did good last year, baby, but you're going to have to train your butt off to get some burn this season, my dude. All right. Left outside linebacker. This is a new guy, Mincy. Who do we have starting out there last year? Pert. So, yeah, hopefully you can step up. Dimitri Moore was only a sophomore. Wow, who would have known? All those accolades from last year, fam. That is huge. And then Justin Dunlap, the true freshman. Like I said, I believe we play a 3-4, so both of those dudes should see the field at the same time. Even if they don't, Dunlap will play, one of these outside positions. He's going to see the field somewhere. And then Colin Anderson bumps down a little bit, but maybe he could move to the outside. He's a 77 outside linebacker. That wouldn't put him. He could possibly start over Mincy, who we don't really know. He's not really proven. We'll go ahead and move you to left outside linebacker because we want you to see the field. You were productive last year. You caught interceptions and all that. All right. Moving them there. So we're good. All right. I'm going to move one more linebacker to the right side. Move you to the right side, Mincy. Just for depth purposes. Yes, sir. That'll work. You'll train as such. Cornerbacks. Dante Williams is back. Alan George is back. Haney is back. Hamilton and Douglas, don't believe you guys seen the field last year. Mike Hickman comes in, and so does Kyle Johnson. You guys will both redshirt, but you got more speed than everybody else out here, so I look forward to you guys getting on the field. Brendan Harris, who we found out was a freshman late last season, definitely big on him. He was an All-American, 52 tackles, as a redshirt freshman. And then Coppett, he isn't faster than Daly, but, Coppett played the hell out of that strong safety position last year. Brendan Harris is only I could put Daly over here in his senior year and he could start over Brendan. We got some decisions to make here. Daly, can you go to linebacker? You could go to corner. The 86 speed is a difference maker, but I might just let these dudes, I might just let the two seniors battle it out, you know, in the weight room. See who works the hardest in the offseason. Here's our kicker. We're bringing in Marshall Dixon. Guay had a leg. Dixon does not. I mean, he's still a true freshman. Hopefully he can eventually get that. It says he's balanced. And then Harrison Smith, who cares? He's a punter. And that's going to do it for our position changes. Let's go ahead and save that thing right quick. All right, let's move on to training results and see who worked the hardest. All right, so let's see who worked the hardest in general. Cochran, +5. Dimitri Moore, +5. CJ Bowler, +5. But the hardest worker says Hassan. No, the hardest worker is going to go to Jamari Wakefield. He actually got +1 to his speed. Okay, I like it. So quarterbacks, Alan Walters is still slightly edging Wallace here, even though he got one less training point. Both of them got +1 to speed. Throw power. Deuce Wallace has the edge. Accuracy, Walters slightly has the edge. That definitely need to prove, but I think I'm going to get the team to Walters. Jamari Moore, 86. Okay, +7. All of our running backs trained really, really well. But remember, we got the 95 speed guy who's going to start this year. Baps goes up +5 as a fullback. Boulder, we discussed +5. Pierce +4, but he's 72 speed, man. He might not. Can you catch? 6'4", 225. His catching is crazy, so he's a matchup nightmare out there, so he'll just have to work. Cam Johnson, you'll be in the slot as the fastest guy here in the receiving core. Even though I said Bowler eats there, I'm just not sure how I'm going to play that yet. Hudson Henry trains, but of course he won't be able to play. Marco is a +5 as well. Schoenwald and Bresnahan, I've been saying it wrong. Cochran, 91 overall. 85 overall Clemens. 84 overall Miller. 84 overall McMoore. 80 overall Bailey. Adiangbo goes up +5 to an 85. Going to be even more of a beast. Langholm +5. Ratemeyer +5. Ooh. Ratemeyer might be getting that edge with that speed, baby. D tackle, Birchmeyer, 82. Tid, 82. Colin Anderson goes up +4. Dimitri Moore goes up +5. Devalt Smith goes up +5. But remember, Justin Dunlap will be the second starting middle linebacker there. Hebert goes up +5 along with Mincy, but Hebert, of course, is going to get the nod. Williams, George, Haney, Hamilton, all the corners go up big time, and they all get +1 speed. Free safety, Brendan Harris goes up +5. Coppett +4. Daly +4. Daly wants to see the field. I don't know where it's going to be at, but he wants to see it. And our punter goes up +6. Here we are, cut player stage, and we have to cut 2. All right, so I'm definitely not going to cut anybody that I recruited that's a freshman. You know what I'm saying? That's not happening. Even though his fullback is trash and Baps is only a sophomore, I really don't need this dude, but I'll keep 2. I'm looking for a senior who's just not going to play. Maybe redshirted, got his degree already. Who's the worst person at their position as a senior? Brian Brown is a bust. That's unfortunate. Looking for somebody to cut. Don't really see him. I've got some ideas and who I think I'm going to get rid of. Well, that was harder than I thought. So here we go. Need 3 quarterbacks. I don't need 4 left ends, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Maddox. He's a senior, but he's just not making a squad. And then Paulino Bell. You're not really going to do anything for us here either. I mean, you're technically a senior, but I can get 1 more year out of you. So Paulino Bell, you're going. We're at 70. Okay, guys, so here we are. We are preseason ranked number 19. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's take a look at let's go ahead and redshirt players before we jump into our depth chart. Don't have any quarterbacks to redshirt. Brooks isn't being redshirted. We'll go ahead and redshirt Travis Lewis. Scotty McBride. I said I was going to redshirt you. I really think he's going to see playing time, a lot of it this year too. His catching 72, better than Cam Johnson. He might start over Cam Johnson while you know what I mean? No cap. He might start in my slot at 91 speed. Let Cam Johnson be a 4th receiver again. I like that idea, but Jaden Harrison redshirted. Abdur-Rahman redshirted. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those will be my 5 guys. Nah, Rahman, you can actually stay in redshirt. I'll redshirt Devin Bodie, however you want to say it. Yeah, okay. Tight ends, tackle, lineman with redshirt Julian Hernandez. Keep him an extra year. Redshirt both of the freshman right guards. Freshman right tackle. Sophomore D tackle. Freshman linebackers. Let y'all chill. Dunlap, you're gonna be playing over DeVault Smith, so don't worry about it. Corners, those two, go ahead and save them. Justin Harris. Redshirt you too. Get you an extra year. Bennett and Worship will redshirt you. We're gonna be redshirting a lot of people, man. Alright, so now we can get an accurate look and depiction of what our depth chart will look like as of right now. Auto reset. Alan Walter starting quarterback. Brooks is going to start over Wakefield at running back, even though he's 10 points less overall wise. Bapp starting fullback. Wide receivers, Bowler, Pierce. No. Bride is going to start over Cam for right now. In the slot, 91 speed, 88 excel. He catches better than him. Spec catches isn't as good. Catching traffic isn't as good. Route running is as good. Jumps higher. Yeah, I'm willing to. That's the ledge I'm willing to die on. We got Pierce as a 2 receiver matchup nightmare, but this can change. If dudes don't perform, man, they're gonna get up out of here. So don't y'all worry. Tight ends, Marco, that's his spot. Left tackle, Cochran. The line is already set. We already know who's gonna start where at the line. Adiangbo, that's your spot. Langham, man. See, I don't know about this one about Lingham. He didn't log any stats last year, but Ratemeyer, you know what I mean? He had 6 sacks last season off the edge. You can't really teach that. Do I let my man just lose his spot? We'll see how Langham performs. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, hey, the better man, I don't care what year you are. No, we're going with Ratemeyer, man. That dude is a beast. Left outside linebacker, Colin Anderson. Yes, you're starting over Mincy. Dunlap, you're going to be starting over DeVault Smith. I don't know what they thought this was, fam. Hebert, that's still your spot. Corners, Williams, George, Haney, Hamilton. I like it. Douglas. All right, so the depth chart is set. We'll go over it again before the first game, too. Now let's look at our schedule. Remember, we cannot change our schedule. All right, so I'm going to change this because I'm not playing 2 FCS teams in UMass. Even though we are in the ACC and Wake Forest, I'm gonna go ahead and regenerate my schedule. I won't customize my schedule. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and just regenerate it because I'm not playing. That's not fun. All right, boys. So take a look at our schedule this year. Coming in, the strength of schedule is a B. We got Memphis week 2, followed by Bowling Green, Temple. Then we start our SEC play: South Carolina, Ole Miss, Florida, Georgia, Missouri, A&M, Kentucky, Tennessee. Then we got our out-of-conference game against Wake Forest, a bye, and then the conference championship week, which hopefully we are in. Now, here's a quick refreshment of the recruiting rules. I'm going to read them out to you guys. So remember, we can only recruit guys whose top 5s we are in. We can only sign the number of departing seniors plus 2. We already established that that's 19. 50% or lower scouting. I don't even have my scouting higher than being able to recruit. To scout 50% of the time. We can only get 1 athlete per season. We can only sign 5 players 4-star and above. We were at 4 last season. Never have more than 20 recruits on our board at any time, which I never have. And then we have a 2 outsider rule, which means 2 guys. We can only recruit 2 guys whose top 5s we're out of. And that means the whole year. So if we go after a guy and we don't get him, that means we cannot go after another. You know what I mean? If we already used up our 2. Now remember, we can only scout 50%, but you see here we only have it set up to scouting 50% of the time. So Tyler Jones, Right now, we know he has good acceleration. Ball carrier vision is lower. Don't really care about that. Accuracy is at 81. JT Cade says he's a 57. Jeez, oh man. So he's not fast. Nah, he's trash. Get up off my list, bro. Charles Martin. Decent. Don't really care about him not being that fast. Brandon Freeman. Okay. Matthew Grigsby. Okay, -2 right now, but 81 speed, I like it. Chad Hunter, 90 speed, 91 excel. Scott Richards, decent. John Carlton, could definitely still play at this university. Justin Reed, Travis Thomas, goes up with 2 so far at 50%. +1 to Marcus Smith, +3 to Tyler James. Now, of course, the rest of the stuff we won't know until they commit to the squad. But we already know most of these dudes won't be coming to the squad because we can only get 5 4-stars and above. So, you know what I mean? Whichever ones are really biting quick and early in the beginning are going to be the ones that we really, really focus on. Dwayne Robertson, he's looking decent. Mike Webb, Keenan Montgomery. Late edition, don't really know. Fred Mays, good excel for a middle linebacker. And Jared Medley, 87 speed, faster than anybody else. We got 78 zone coverage too. So we're going to go ahead now. We're good to go. And we're going to go ahead and start the season. The preseason, take a look at the preseason All-Americans, the outlooks, and where they expect everybody to finish. And then we're going to get up out of here. All right, so right here it says we have 5 preseason All-American and 6 preseason All-Conference. That's definitely a good look. So right out the gate, the Heisman watch list, Travis Etienne leads as he stayed in school, followed by Khalil Tate, Cam Martin, Kylan Hill, and Trevor Lawrence. So Clemson has 2 guys up there. I don't know why I call him KJ Hill. Preseason All-Americans, you got Lawrence, Hill, Etienne, White, Judy, Haskins, Adeyingbo, let's go, representative. Dimitri Moore, let's go, representative. That's all in the first team. And then second team, we got George, Harris, and Coppett, all preseason All-Americans. Let's go. All SEC. Tua, like I said during the draft class video, he stayed in school for his senior year, surprisingly. And we got Adeyingbo, Moore, Hebert, George, Harris, Coppett. Second team, no offensive guys. And no defensive guys either. Oh, wow. Preseason top 25, Michigan, of course. They just came off a natty. Followed by Clemson, Auburn, Bama, Notre Dame, Ohio State, Oklahoma, Stanford, Mississippi State, Purdue, Michigan State, Zona, Georgia, Utah, Florida, Florida State, Washington, the U, Vandy, Texas A&M, Kansas State, LSU, USC, Fresno, UCLA, UCF, Northwestern, Nebraska, Tulane, Arizona State, and I just realized I'm in the top 30. My bad. Conference outlook, we are expected to finish 3rd in the East after we dominated the East last year. We're expected to finish 6th in the SEC total, and in the West, Auburn is expected to finish over Bama and Mississippi State. Championship contenders, we're 19th this year, and we're expected to be 45th, 35th, and 21st. No respect on our name. Our team is actually better. Our defense is up 7 points. Our offense is up a couple or down a couple, and our overall is better, I believe, as well. And we're actually, and here we are looking at the toughest places to play. We find out we're the 40th ranked toughest place to play. We're currently on a 6-game home win streak. Quickly take a look at the top 10 here. You got Bama, Notre Dame, Michigan, Georgia, Clemson, Ohio State, FSU, Auburn, USC, and Oklahoma. So as you guys see, there's not a lot of high expectations for us. Everybody probably thinks our season last year was a fluke. You see here, grown man, the junior Moore leads an aggressive Commodores defense. I feel like that's going to be the key to our team this year. Coming out on defense, making stops, getting the job done, forcing turnovers, and we should be able to have one hell of a season again. All right, so as you guys probably know by now, it's time for you guys to drop your comments down below to try to become a recruit. I need your first name, your last name, desired jersey number, and your skin tone, that being light, medium, or dark. YT will be added at the end of your guys' names to easily identify you. That way we know you guys are subscriber recruits. And once again, sponsors get the first dibs But the sponsors are already going to know that this video was already coming out, so they're already going to have, you know, giving me their info, and their guys are going to be put in before you guys. We brought in 13 recruits. We got 9 sponsors currently right now. So that leaves you guys, what, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4 potential spots to fill up. But even if the sponsors don't want to be in here, it's potentially more. But we'll just have to wait and see and find out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, stop and smash that like button. Hit me up in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new. It's your boy UncleSamsReject, arcadegames.com. I'm out of here.